Hey everyone, it's me, Christopher. Looking like I got the new earbuds here. And we're on the Egyptian Beauty Book 6, Princess of Egypt. Okay, let's get reading. In the years CA 664 525 BCE in Egypt, there was a man named Spawn, and he had a daughter named Diana, who'd been sick in the desert. They were walking in the desert to find a new home. Diana, in the other hand, that she felt the coal inside her, and Spawn tried to save her, but it was too late. She died in the desert, and Spawn must walk far, far, far away in the desert. Spawn couldn't make it on time, and he felt hungry and thirsty, but he fell on the ground. Then one day, Spawn woke up, and he's not in desert anymore, because he somehow got in a dial of Nile crocodile. And it was Sobek who brought Spawn in the dial of Nile crocodile. Sobek said, I just invite you to my home, but there is a great power of soul, Spawn. Spawn asked, you know my name? Sobek said, yes, because I've been wondering that you trying to save your daughter. Spawn asked, you know that I was trying to save my daughter too? Sobek said, yes, and I've been doing my best but I can help you. Spawn asked, you wanted to help me? Sobek said, yes, I'll help you bring your daughter back, and I'll give you a power. Spawn asked, how can we do that? Sobek said, simple really, but in the future, you need to able to make a new princess to change, and we can able to bring your daughter back. Spawn said, I could see my daughter again. Sobek said, this is the way that we can take over the Egypt, so do we have a deal? Spawn shake Sobek's hands, and Sobek gives Spawn a staff to use the magic. Soon Spawn used the staff, and he transformed in the dark Egyptian Sorcerer. Sobek said, you're now as dark Egyptian Sorcerer, and you'll work with me now. Spawn said, I'll do a right thing for you, Master. In 2010, everybody is at the pyramids because they're all excited about Pharaoh, and Queen Maringa is having their firstborn puppy. Dr. Alexander come by and see their baby puppy. Dr. Alexander said, the puppy is a girl, and that means she is a princess. Everybody was shouting out to the new princess, and Queen Maringa named her Diamond. So Anubis has arrived, and Anubis met Diamond. Anubis smiled and said Diamond is a good for her name, because we can see Diamond in her eye so soon that she'll be able to be a part of the Egyptian. Pharaoh and Queen Maringa is happy about Diamond. Until then, Spawn showed up, and he using his evil laugh. Spawn walked up to them and said, greeting everybody in Egypt. I'm Spawn, the dark Egyptian sorcerer, that I could do one of you and I'm working with Sobek. Anubis said, Sobek, the crocodile lady. Just ask, you're working with a crocodile woman named Sobek? Spawn said, indeed, and she helping me bring my daughter back, but there is a way that we can bring her back. Spawn used his magic to show everybody and said, with your daughter, Princess, Sue touched the black roses on her 12th birthday, and once she touched the black rose, she'll transform into the human, and soon we're gathering all the kids here, including the princess. Pharaoh said, there is no way that you and Sobek gonna take all the children and our daughter. Spawn said, but we will, so barely that we villain are doing is world domination, and you'll never see your daughter ever again. Spawn just disappeared, and Alexander said, I'm afraid that we all doomed before her 12th birthday. Anubis said no, because there is one way to break the curse. Anubis told them that the way to break the curse is only true love can kiss and turn into a dog. So Diamond will gonna be alright, and Sue their love Diamond so much. In 2022, Dr. Alexander is having a meeting with Pharaoh Sanwa, Queen Maria, Emerald, Arthur, Universal Guardian, and the Hero of the Time at Dr. Alexander Home for Other Children. Wind Waker said, today is Diamond's 12th birthday, and we need to stop Spawn and Sobek before they kidnapping the children and the Princess Diamond. Arthur said, I believe in you, and we all believe in we believe in you because we had worked together as a team, and they're very evil outside of Egypt, so we have to do is better. Plus, this is our home, and we won't let them win. Dr. Alexander said, I know that we all been cursed by Spawn, but now Anubis said that only the way to break the curse is true love first kiss. Turn to a loved one into a dog. Pharaoh Samuel said, he's right, everybody, because we had to put children and Princess Diamond in safe, and that way we had to put up the fight. Queen Maria said, I'm agree with Samuel, and we need help everybody from Spawn and Sobek for getting children and Princess Diamond for bringing Spawn's daughter back. Dr. Alexander said, so we must protect the kingdom, and everybody but Princess Diamond found the black roses, she'll touch it and transform into a human, so we must do something. Meanwhile, at Los Angeles, there was a man named Axe, and he going to meet the explorer named Steve at the cafe. Axe sat down on a chair and asked, are you Steve Johnson? Steve said, I am Steve Johnson, the explorer from London. Axe said, well, I'm Axe Horseman, and I'm working with the government. Steve shouted, look everybody, we have Axe Horseman here. Steve looked at Axe and said, you know they say that we care about you. Plus, in a long time ago, there was Mr. and Mrs. Wilbur were rich people in London, and they had their son named Arthur, and he was very smart, you know, I mean. I said, yes, and Steve said one day they got the sarcophagus that looked like a dog and put it in the basement. I said, go on, I'm listening. Steve said, Mr. and Mrs. Wilbur did put it in the basement, but in the morning they're scared and worried that their son is gone, so they called police, and the cops didn't find their son. Soon they lost their son. In 2015, they died from a heart attack. Plus, no one has ever seen or saw Arthur ever years, so that was pretty crazy story, right? I said, that was pretty crazy, but I want you to see this. I showed Steve the picture of the kingdom in Egypt and said, since we found out the chaos start in 1994 and end chaos in 1997, we take a picture with a fitter droid, and we seen all the mummies, skeleton ghouls, and lost dogs were mummy slaves inside the kingdom. Steve said, I didn't know that kingdom was here in Egypt, and I'm going to Egypt to explore the kingdom. Plus, I hope there's going to be a treasure in the kingdom. Meanwhile, at Egypt, Steve has arrived, and he met the kind sir. The kind sir said, welcome to Egypt, my friend. I'm John, and I'm happy to meet you. Steve said, nice to meet you, and I'm Steve Johnson, and I'm here for looking for the kingdom. Soon, Steve and John off to see the kingdom, and once they get off the jeep, they had to search the kingdom. Steve asked, hey, John, have you ever found the kingdom yet? John said, almost, but I'm trying to get the close of this. John has found something and looked like they found the magic dome. Steve asked, when would those come from? John said, I don't know, and we wanted to know what's inside the dome. So Steve and John walked into the magic dome, and what they saw is the kingdom. Steve said, John, we did it. We found a kingdom that we've been looking for. Soon, the Universe Guardian and the Hero of the Time showed up and started taking Steve and John to the stink dog. Windraker said, Your Majesty, we have found two intruders in this kingdom. They bring Steve and John to Pharaoh Samwa and Queen Maria. Windraker shouted, You must bow down to Pharaoh Samwa and Queen Maria. Steve and John are bowing down for them, and Steve said, My Pharaoh, it's an honor to meet you. Pharaoh Samwa asked, You guys think that you could get to our kingdom? Steve said, Yes, but we don't want to steal your stuff. We want to explore the kingdom, and we're come in peace. Swan said, True, but we don't know you guys can talk. Queen Maria said, We all dogs can talk, and we make a new laws in Egypt, but why you guys can explore our kingdom? Steve said, Because we love Egypt and we can help everybody in kingdom, so we can spend one night before we leave. How that? Pharaoh Samwa said, Very well, one night it is, and today is our daughter's 12th birthday, and you guys be better at her birthday. Juan said, We didn't know you guys had a daughter. Princess Diamond come out and saw Steve and Ron. Princess Diamond asked, Mom, Dad, who are those two weird men? Pharaoh Samuel said, They are just the traveler, my dear. Ron said, Let me pet you, Princess. Steve said, No, we're not. Meanwhile, at Dr. Alexander's home for other children, all of the children is at the announcement room, and Dr. Alexander said, My fair children, I have a great news to share with you. We had a visitor in Kingdom, and please welcome Steve and Ron. Steve and Ron walked up to the stage, and Steve said, Hello, kids, and we're the two explorers who can stay at one night in Egypt. So my name is Steve, and this is Ron. Ron said, We like to say that we're honored to meet all you children. Steve said, I know that me and Ron are outside from the dome, but we don't any harm from all of you guys because we want to help the kingdom by learning new things and teaching about mother life. Ron said, So we're here to make the kingdom right. Steve said, I hope you guys learn something we say and we do our best. Ron said, Thank you very much and you'll have a wonderful day at Egypt. All of the children clapping for them, and Dr. Alexander said, That was a wonderful speech, and give it up for Steve and Ron. Meanwhile, Princess Diamond lying on her bed, and Gregor is giving Princess Diamond some puppy tea. Princess Diamond said, Thank you, Gregor. Can you give me a makeup for my birthday? Gregor said, Sure thing, Princess, and let me tell you, I'm really good at makeup. Gregor gave Princess Diamond a makeup, and then Princess Diamond heard the music outside, and Princess Diamond followed the music, and Gregor said, Wait, Princess, I wasn't done with your makeup. Come back. Princess Diamond walked out of the stink dog, and Gregor tried to run after her, but she walked too fast. Meanwhile, Steve and Ron is at the room, and Steve writing on his journal, and that said, thing that I found is a kingdom like a new kingdom in Egypt, and I'm going to take the princess to the government, and that way we can control the kingdom and take new order, and we'll be ready to take down the new kingdom. Meanwhile, Gregor has running to catch Princess Diamond and the garden maids, and Princess Diamond found out that there is a black rose in the middle of the garden maze. Gregor almost to the end of the garden maze and shout, Don't worry, Princess, I'm almost there. The voice of the Spawn said, Touch it when I say it. Touch this just like I sing, and feel it when you turn into a human. Princess Diamond touched the black rose, and Gregor showed up, and he saw Spawn is here. Spawn said, You're too late here, man, 'cause it wasn't for you to become a human and tell Pharaoh and Queen that she'll wake up in a human about 50 minutes. Spawn showed Gregor that Princess Diamond is sleeping on the ground, and Spawn disappeared again. Gregor pick up Princess Diamond and go tell Pharaoh Samuel and Queen Maringa. Soon, Pharaoh Samuel and his army waiting outside, and everybody is safe in stink dog. Queen Maria said, I want everybody in the direction and we'll be able to get it together. So someone please protect my daughter. Steve said, we'll protect the princess, my queen. Dawn said, yes, and we be sure that we'll put her in safe from monster. Soon Steve just grabbed Princess Diamond out of her room and drawn one under the room of Stink Dog and outdoor. Spawn and Sobek has arrived and they even brought the shadow army that Spawn created them. Pharaoh said, there is more to take the hope that we care and you'll never do a breaking the law. Spawn said, who need law when we do is fix things? Okay. Dawn is trying to not to fall into a hole filled with snakes. Okay. He jumped and grabbed the rope and landed. Dawn walked up to the stair and he saw the statue of Anubis holding a ring called the Shermarka. Dawn picked up the Shermarka. He walked back the stair and he jumped and grabbed the rope and landed back when he started. Dawn said, "This is so cool." Dawn wanted to try it with the Shermarka, but Steve showed up and Dawn said, "Steve, you won't gonna believe what I found. I got the ring from the statue of Anubis." Steve said, "This ring looks amazing, and I must say that you always did the right thing, so I have something to say to you." Steve put his hand on Dawn's shoulder and said, "It was an honor to meet you, my friend." Steve betrayed Dawn by pushing him into the hole filled with snakes, and Dawn get attacking by hundreds of snakes, and he felt like scream out of the hole. Everybody is fighting outside in the night, and the Shadow Army got all the children, and so Spawn and Sobek went inside the stink dog, and Sobek shouted, "Hello, everybody! Hello, everyone! We're here!" So, just said, "You guys don't have to do this." Sobek said, "Of course we have to do this, so it's time for us to get the princess." Wind Waker said, "If you want the princess, you have to pass through us first." Now then, Spawn asked, "You guys think all of you could stop us?" Wind Waker said, "Only the true power will take back the last." Spawn said, "So the story that will be the change." Just said, "Only the way to find out then." Sobek used her hand to make the shore fly, and hers fly to her, and said, "Well then, I hope that is going to be so much fun, so time for the party." And that said that everybody inside the stink dog are fighting. Steve sneaked out of the stink dog with the Princess Diamond and the Shermarka. Spawn and Sobek went into the Princess Diamond's room and they realize that the Princess Diamond is not in her room. Sorry about that. Sobek is very angry and asks where the princess. Sobek is crouching at Queen Maria and yells, "Where is she?" Queen Maria said, "I don't understand, but I thought they were protecting her." Sobek kicked Queen Maria at Princess Diamond's bed and yelled, "This was only the plan, and all you messed things up." Wind Waker said, "You see that your plan never worked and it's over because you'll never find the princess." Sobek yelled, "Forfeit it! We won't let the princess lost." Spawn and Sobek walked away and they did try their best. Spawn said, "If the princess is gone, how could we able to find her?" Sobek said, "We had to search around it." Meanwhile, Steve in the Jeep with Princess Diamond and Sherlock inside. And Steve said, "I could head up airport and keep two of those with me." So Steve drive faster and said, "Hopefully that everybody said I'm famous." Till the Jeep fell right to the lake. Steve get off the lake and saw the town. Steve hooked on the Jeep and to the tree, and he heard the noises. Steve found out that it was coming from the baby alligator. Steve said, "Hey little guy, where have you been? Cute you are. So what do you want? You want food? You see that I brought food, but I didn't. Guess what? I got the stick. You want the stick? Go get the stick." No wonder. I don't know. Okay. No wonder you're smart alligator. Steve turned around the mama alligator behind him. Steve ran away from the alligator and dropped his notebook in the lake. When Steve went inside the cave, there was a lot of alligator inside the cave, and Steve is crying for help. We could also see that his notebook had drowned in the lake. In the morning, Princess Diamond woke up and she could see herself. She could see her hand, so she just got off the Jeep and looked herself in the lake, and she turned into a human. Princess Diamond is freaking out and yelled, "Ah!" Princess Diamond said, It can't be happening." Princess Diamond is so freaking out that she could running around. Princess Diamond said, "I don't understand. Where's my tail?" Okay, maybe I've been dreaming or something. I could pinch myself." Princess Diamond pinched herself and she realized that she's not dreaming. Princess Diamond said, "Okay, then I'm not dreaming. And where am I?" Princess Diamond looked around it and she saw the shiny thing in the Jeep. So Princess Diamond walked to the Jeep and saw the Sherlock on the top of the seat. Princess Diamond picked up the Sherlock and put on. Oh no. Okay. And put it on, but soon Princess Diamond has turned back to dogs. Princess Diamond said, "I'm back in the dogs?" Princess Diamond wondered that she could take off the Sharmanka, so when she take off the Sharmanka, she turned back into a human again. Princess Diamond said, "I'm a human again." Princess Diamond held on to the Sharmanka, and she said she saw the town. So Princess Diamond headed to the town and to ask someone. Meanwhile, at the kingdom, Just used his power to look for Princess Diamond, and Pharaoh said, "We won't give up because our princess is around in Egypt, so we must find her before they found her." Other mummy dogs said, "But we all could try everything to look for her." Queen Maria said, "We know because this is our only hope to protect the princess, but we had to get the plane and all of us will do it together." Just stopped his power and said, "I know where Princess Diamond is." Pharaoh asked, "You found Princess Diamond?" Just says, "Yes, and she is at the town." Pharaoh said, "We must look for her before Spawn and Sobek get her." Just said, "Don't forget that there are a lot of 12-year-old girls around this town, so we're gonna find the real diamond as fast as we can." Queen Maria said, "We make sure that we found the right." Dr. Alexander said, "Before you go, I'd like to say that you could able to use hope to reunite your daughter." Meanwhile, at the town, Princess Diamond tried to talk somebody, but they didn't believe that she was a princess of Egypt. Soon, the lost 12-year-old boy trying to steal an apple, but the man grabbed the lost 12-year-old boy for stealing an apple. Okay, the man told the lost 12-year-old boy not to steal the apple, but Princess Diamond walked up to the man and said, "Hey you, don't you have to hurt him?" The man said, "This kid is trying to take my apple." Princess Diamond said, "But only that he has his own poxes." The man said, "Poxes?" And Princess Diamond said, "Yes, and the poxes can get sick while you had pink spots." Princess Diamond sneaked fast and put pink paint on man's arm and said, "Oh no, you had poxes now." The man freaked out and said, "Oh no, how did it happen?" Princess Diamond said, "You had only way to find out, 'cause you're gonna have the bad case of flu." Man dropped the lost 12-year-old boy and run away. The lost 12-year-old boy told Princess Diamond thank you, and Princess Diamond said, "You're welcome, and I've been doing my job as a princess of Egypt." The lost 12-year-old boy asked, "You're a princess of Egypt?" Princess Diamond said, "Yes, but nobody believed in me." The lost 12-year-old boy said, "I believe in you." Princess Diamond said, "I knew you would believe in me, and I'm Diamond, by the way." The lost 12-year-old boy said, "Nice to meet you, Princess, and I'm Alf." Soon, Diamond and Alf are one of the lovers. Meanwhile, Pharaoh, Queen Maria, and Just tried to look for Princess Diamond, and Just said, "Then has to be someone know about the princess." Pharaoh said, "We could ask someone for help." Queen Maria said, "You guys, let's try to save and find Princess Diamond before Spawn and Sobek find her." Pharaoh Samuel heard the voice and said, "You guys, I can hear the voice calling me, and it might be my children." Queen Maria said, "That means the children calling for you." Pharaoh Samuel said, "I'll close my eyes and see the children are doing okay." Pharaoh Samuel closed his eye and he appeared in a giant cage with all the children inside. Pharaoh Samuel asked, "Pat, are you and everybody all right?" Pat said, "Yes, and we're at the dial of the Nile crocodile." Pharaoh Samuel said, "This place is like a clear and river." Pat said, "Spawn and crocodile lady is going to saw you in the cage." Pharaoh Samuel said, "Don't worry, I'm invisible, and they couldn't see me." Pat asked, What are we going to do?" Pharaoh Samuel said, "Here's the thing. Since they didn't kidnap our daughter, we have to find her and rescue all of you kids from Spawn and Sobek." Pat said, "Okay, Pharaoh, go find Princess Diamond and set us free." Pharaoh Samuel said, "You got it, Pat. You got it." Meanwhile, Alf sold Diamond of his home, and Diamond said, "Wow, Alf, that was a great thing for your home." Alf says, "Thanks, and I've been worked so hard for my home." Diamond said, "From years ago, my mom made her room look wonderful, and it made her happy." Alf said, "That's so cool. And when I was a baby, my mom decorated my room cuteness and butterfly, but then Mom told me that when life gives you right, it said positive." Diamond said, "That was a sweet speech. And what happened to your mother?" Alf said, "Well, she died 15 weeks ago, and I'm the only person in the town." Diamond said, "I'm sorry your mother died." Alf said, "I know. I'm just doing best I can to make the town happy." Diamond said, "I hope I could share with you." Soon Diamond had fallen in love with Alf. Meanwhile, Pharaoh Samuel, Queen Maria, and just looking for her around and just said, "Princess Diamond is around here somewhere." Pharaoh Samuel said, "We can totally feel it, you guys." Queen Maria said, "Good thing that Spawn and Sobek isn't here." Then Spawn and Sobek and the Soul Army is here, and Pharaoh said, "Oh no." Okay, Pharaoh Samuel, Queen Maria, and just saw them walking by. Just said, "I knew that we're all doomed." Meanwhile, at Alf's home, Diamond going to tell Alf about Shermarka and said, "I'd like to show you this." Diamond showed Alf the Shermarka, and Alf asked, "Where did you get that ring from?" Diamond said, "I found it in the Jeep when I woke up in the morning." Diamond put on the Shermarka, and she turned back into a dog again. Alf shouted, "Holy God, you turned into a dog!" Diamond took off the Shermarka and turned back into a human again, and said, "Well, you see that I am a dog who happened to turn into a human." Alf asked, "You're the dog who's stuck in a human form?" Diamond said yes, And Alf asked, "Why you didn't tell me?" Diamond said, "You didn't ask my question in first place, but you see that my mom and dad used to be a dogs, 'cause they give order to mummies, skeleton, ghouls, and mummy dog to make kingdom right so long time ago. I was born in 2010, and everybody said I'm the Princess of Egypt. So 12 years later, today is my 12th birthday, and I getting ready for my birthday. But when I hear the music, I followed the music, and I saw a black rose. So when I touched it, I fell asleep. And when I woke up in the Jeep, I turned myself into a human and found this ring. So that was my story." Alf said, "No wonder that I fell in love with the Egyptian dog." So Diamond saw Spawn and Sobek and the Pharaoh army outside of Alf's house and said, "Alf, there's somebody is outside of your house." Alf turned around and looked at Spawn, Sobek, and the Pharaoh army outside. Alf asked, "Who were those guys?" Diamond said, "No clue, so we must get out of here." Spawn shouted, "We know that you're in there, princess, so how about you come out?" Diamond and Alf sneak out of the Alf house, and now someone is coming this way. It was Pharaoh, Samwa, Queen Maria, and Just who has found her. Diamond said, Mom and Dad are the Pharaoh." Samwa said, "Wait, Diamond, is that you?" Diamond said, "Yes, Dad, it's me." Queen Maria said, "Oh, Diamond, we've been looking for you." Diamond hugged them and said, "Guys, this is Alf, and I met him while I just saved him from the man." Alf said, "Nice to meet you, Your Majesty." Just said, "Honored to meet you, Alf, but we had to get out of here." Spawn shouted, "No, not!" Sobek said, "Will look like you had three so fast and facts that we'll take the princess and use her and all the children to bring his daughter back." Spawn said, "It's time to take the princess with us." Spawn used his staff to bring over Diamond, and Sobek said, "We could begin to make magic to bring Spawn's daughter back, so goodbye to your princess." Spawn and Sobek got away with Diamond and the Pharaoh army, setting Alf's house on fire. Alf missed his home because it got destroyed. Pharaoh Samwa said, "I'm so sorry about your home, Alf," and they took Princess Diamond. Alf said, "Maybe that I could save her." Alf stood up on the ground and asked where they take her. Pharaoh Samwa said, "I know they take her." Meanwhile, at the den of Nile crocodile, Sobek put all the children around in a circle and Spawn wrapping Diamond with the bandages because he was mummifying Diamond. When Spawn done mummifying Diamond, he gave her the Egyptian royal outfit and the mask. Spawn put mummified Diamond in her own sarcophagus and asked, "Now what?" Sobek said, "Now we can open the door to the other land to meet Takiki. Takiki is a powerful man to give someone what they want. Spawn said, now I could see my daughter, Diana. Pharaoh was just an elf has showed up, and elf shout, unleash her right now! Spawn said, you're too late, haha, because she inside the circle with all the kids, and the door is open. Sobek said, it's over, and you'll never see the princess. Just said, but Sobek, you didn't have to do it, because sometimes we take a lot of time to do this, and even so that we God can do our best, but look at yourself. It's not about you, it's about all of us. So I know that you wanted to do it by yourself, but think about the Egypt. Sobek said, you know that I wrong, but I thought I was the best villain ever. Spawn said, Sobek, there's something to tell you. Sobek said, what is it? Spawn pointed Sobek at Elf wanting to mummify Diamond. Sobek said, stop and leave the princess alone! Pharaoh said, look like someone got distracted by the god. Pharaoh smiled and at Spawn and Sobek for getting the distraction. Sobek yelled, we won't let that kid ruin our plan again! Spawn called his Shadow Army to stop Alf by saving mummified Diamond, but something showed up, and this was Queen Maria, Windwaker, Dr. Alexander, Universe's Guardian, Hero of the Time, Mummies, Skeleton, Ghoul, and Mummy Dogs, and all the Gregos are here. All of the Gregos shout, hello everybody! We're Maria the Simpson! Sobek shout, so you guys can stop, well, me? Spawn! And the army and the Shadow will stop you. Spawn and the army and the Shadow will stop you. Okay. Queen Maria said, this is the only way that we came here to stop this madness. Windwaker said, and you'll never be part of this world. Spawn shout, my Shadow Army, attack those guys. Queen Maria shout, charge! And everybody is fighting in the den of Nile crocodile. Just give all the children a power to fight on their side. Pat said, we won't let them win the fight. Elf handing them a mummified Diamond, but Sobek blocking away and shout, there's no way that you can able to save the princess, but the door is almost open. And princess, but the door is almost open and you'll never save her. Elf said, that because of the story never end and you just a big bully. Elf pushed Sobek out of the way and he take mummified Diamond out of her sarcophagus. Elf said, wow, you look cute as a mummy. Mummified Diamond muffled like saying thank you. So Elf removed the Egyptian royal outfits and the mask from the mummified Diamond, and he began unwrapping her. Soon the door is open and Spawn went in there. When Alf done unwrapping Diamond, Sobek picked up Alf and said, "You're coming with me, kid." Sobek took Alf to the door and Diamond said, "I must save him." Diamond went to Sobek with Alf. She carrying the Pharaoh, and Pharaoh Senwa and Queen Maria just Wind Waker after her. Okay. When Spawn, Sobek, and Alf went to the door to meet Takihi, Spawn must make a wish, but Diamond, Pharaoh, Senwa, Queen Maria, Just, and Wind Waker showed up and Diamond shouted, "Let Elf go, you monster!" They turned around and Elf said, "Diamond, you came back." Sobek asked, "What are you guys doing here?" Wind Waker said, "We here to tell you that there's no way that you could able to do this." Spawn said, "But my daughter, Diana, she died years ago, but I have to bring her back from the dead." Pharaoh Sandwich asked, "That's how you wanted to bring your daughter back? By opening the door by using our daughter in a circle around all the children to meet Takihi?" Queen Maria asked, "Why you didn't tell us in the first place?" Spawn said, but I... Sobek said, "I hate to tell you this, that I use you to be one of my sidekicks to take over the Egypt." Spawn asked, "You lied to me." Spawn is very angry and yelled, "How could you betray me? How could you betray me?" Spawn used his staff to bless her with magic, but Sobek grabbed his staff with her tail and said, "This is the only way to make my destiny." Sobek break Spawn's staff and Spawn is so powerless. Spawn is so scared and Sobek shout, "I'm sorry to say this, but you and the other hand are getting bite off." So Sobek about to bite Spawn's head off, but Just in the other hand has used his power to teleport Sobek to somewhere else. Spawn said, "Thank you for saving me from the crocodile lady." Just said, "That's what God do." Pharaoh Samwa asked, "Where did you send Sobek at?" Just said, "I sent her to the place that all villains try to take over the world and never win." Queen Maria asked, "Should we help Spawn?" They helped Spawn to bring Diana back, so Spawn made a wish, so Takihi grant Spawn wishes. When bring bang start, she could see Spawn see his daughter Diana, so Spawn wished his sacrifice himself to bring Diana back. Alf asked, "You wish for sacrifice yourself for bringing her daughter back?" Spawn said, "Yes, but I have to save my daughter by sacrificing myself." Wind Waker said, "This is a lost hope, and we do is help each other." Just said, "We have so much time in our life." Alf said, Hey, Diamond, I was thinking that I love you." Diamond said, "I love you too." Diamond and Alf kissed each other, and they growing in the air like they transformed. When they land on the ground, Diamond and Elf got turned into dogs. Diamond said, I'm back to the dog again. Elf said, I'm turned into a dog. Diamond is so happy that she's back in the dog again. And Elf can't wait to be a dog who loves with Diamond. Pharaoh, Samwa, and Queen Maria, Just, and Windwaker are so happy for Diamond and Elf. Spawn and Diamond looking at them happy. Spawn said, Just, I want you to protect my daughter and take good care of her. Just said, I'll do it for you, I promise. Then Spawn passed out and Just protect Diana because Just is a new father now. 1 week later, Emerald and Arthur told every puppy and every children about Diamond and Elf. Emerald said, our granddaughter Diamond is our new queen, and her loved one named Elf is our new Pharaoh. Arthur said, Queen Diamond and Pharaoh Elf has told one of us can be safe and fight back. Emerald said, but only someone can be brave like Arthur, Samwa, and Elf. Arthur said, so Just adopted the little girl named Diana, and she grew with kingdom. And everybody knows that Egypt had a place for fantasy. The end. Okay, we're on Egyptian Beauty, Rise of Discord. I'm going to see you on the next Wednesday or Thursday. So, I'm Christopher signing off.